Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Menteri Ramba Kajila Ugandar Sangma Habakran Hadian Belawai Kecinalang Kekenhun Menteri Benta Kahnya Tarik Nailar Ajar Pusan Ula Bentip Baka Kabinet Kalamanjur Ban Penkala Yaga Delegation of Financial Power Rules Al-Hajar Hendriu Ban Aibor Shu Joint Secretary of the District Council Affairs DCA Ban Pynïaid Yaga Pisa Shaki District Council Haba Pensyaya Kani Menteri Ramba Uda Ong Baki Adanmas District Council Hamigahalia Benta ki yo kabaha khajna nagatna transport mining but forest Henry banyo yakin ki bisa kalong ka kam ka baslemha namar ke district council kin hab bande chakawai pakawai katna menteri ramba ula pentebru ba ka kinhun menteri kalarai ban penkalap yang ya ka anshna yeng hak benta ka baar nak benta ka meghalaya building bylaws hak ba kinong shnong ki bakwa bante yaki yeng ni ki jingte benta kila ban apply ban punching bit lingba ka online Kebelatip kum ka online building permission system, bat kani kantri kam nado ka khatway tari ubanay nailar arjar arpusan.
Given the financial powers to the Director of Prosecution as head of department. As you know, the head of department, HOD, has got certain financial powers. So delegation of financial powers was not there for the Director of Prosecution since it's a new department. So we have just regularized it by passing it in the cabinet today, and the financial powers and other delegations have been given to the Director of Prosecution. We have also amended the Delegation of Financial Power Rules 2006 to include the DCA to also have this financial powers, which will be given to the Joint Secretary of the DCA, which is the District Council Affairs Department. Just to share with you a bit of the background on this is important, and I hope you'll cover this part. Earlier, the district councils used to get revenue, or they still get revenue, and they share from Transport Department, Mining Department, and Forest Department. So whenever the district councils used to follow up the procedures to get their share, they had to follow up at 3 different levels with 3 different departments, and the process was very tedious. So therefore, we have decided as a government now to ease the process of delegating and distributing the revenues, that DCA now will be the concerned department or the concerned nodal department that will now disperse all the revenue shares to the district councils, and they will not have to go to mining, forest, and transport. And so now, to streamline that procedure, the financial delegation and the powers must be also with the Joint Secretary of the DCA, as there is no HOD of DCA. So the Joint Secretary is the same level as the head of department and or director, as we all know. So therefore, in line with that, to ensure that this decision is implemented properly, the financial powers now will be delegated to the Joint Secretary of the DCA. So that decision was taken today, and this will be a very important, I should say, reform in terms of the working system of the District Council Affairs. We have also amended today the second amendment we have made now to the Meghalaya Building Bylaws of 2025. The amendments to the bylaws have been made, where we have now again in the process of trying to streamline the entire ease of doing business. We are now, number one, adopting the online building permission system. So with this, from August 11th, people applying for permission for buildings to be constructed, they can apply online. So they don't have to physically apply it. That's number one. Number two, we have also proposed to make it easy for people to get permissions. For example, for low risk buildings, and mainly low risk buildings, which is residential, commercial, and industrial, up to 2,500 square feet, or a built up area of up to 3,000 square feet, with only G+1 and a 7-meter maximum building height. The technical permissions and the technical approvals will not be required from MUDA anymore. So if you are a building of a low risk building, there will be empaneled architects who can empanel themselves onto the website. Once they empanel, as an individual who would like to construct a building and a house in the low risk building, residential, commercial, industrial area, as per specifications I have mentioned, they will simply have to self-attest and get it approved by these engineers and architects who are empaneled by the government. They'll submit it online. They can start their construction even without the permission being given. And in 30 days' time, the permission will be granted to these individuals to start their construction. At the same time, larger buildings, which will be there, which is G+2 and up to a maximum built-up area of 750 square feet, we will have empaneled architects and a council of architects and companies and engineering firms, which will be empaneled and registered by us, who will be then what we call third-party verification agencies, and they will be kind of engaged by the department. And these individuals who are applying for permission, they will simply take the help of these architects and engineers, and they'll be able to get the permissions so that they can start the construction of their building. So therefore, we are working in order to make it easy for now people to get building permissions. And these amendments were today cleared in the cabinet.